Kim Kardashian recently came out, and she says,
I think I know what you're going to talk about.
she says, her sex tape will not do as much damage, nearly as much damage to her children as, everything that Kanye does, all his antics, how much he's in the media, everything he's gone through over the past decade. That sex tape won't do as much damage. Do you have any thoughts on that? I haven't thought about it like insanely much, but I was hoping maybe you thought about it. Because I think it's wild. I think it's like a crazy statement. You know what I mean? A crazy statement to say that. And this is one of the biggest celebrities in the world.
I haven't thought about it enough to answer that.
She's playing victim big time.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that to answer well. My initial thought might be a little biased, and I'm recognizing that and saying, you know what, I need to think about this a little bit more. I think the sex tape would hurt her more. It's different when your dad's a controversial person and says some shit people don't like than your mom's a whore. And I'm not saying that's not my opinion, but that's how she's perceived.
I don't think as a boy, as a man, nobody wants to see their mom getting blasted out on the internet. Nobody,
bro.
I'm assuming it's
you don't even want to see your dad doing that with your mom.
Yes.
So why would you want to see anybody else doing that? Right?
Yeah.
And it's not just
damage.
not the thing is, you talk about the sex tape, there's some lyrics and stuff that other rappers and stuff have. Bro, I don't know if there's this song by The Game, and he says some foul stuff
I think
to the point where Kanye was like, yo, what are you doing, man? Because they're homies, right? And he was like, what are you doing? That's not how you talk about my wife, man.
Because he's taking her down, right?
Who?
The Game.
Yeah.
The Game.
Well, that's what he says.
Yeah.
And the way The Game, man.
Yeah.
He's not just being like, oh yeah, we made sweet love under a palm tree in the sand with candles.
And I think this came out after
that bit and busting all the kids all in the face, Jesus Christ.
I think this came out after they were married.
And then there was another song.
Yeah.
So the first one, Kanye was cool about it and was like, yo, just not my wife. And then he did another one, and Kanye was like, bro.
Yeah.
And Game was like, all right, my bad.
But I
homies.
Wasn't there something after where after they divorced, Kanye went and sang the song or something like that?
I think there might be something like that.
I remember something like that. He's like, I'm in the song now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that. There's so much. Then there's the Pete Davidson, where she openly went on Saturday Night Live and was like, "Oh yeah, I need some big dick or some shit like that." Bro.
Yeah. No, I definitely don't think she's in the clear. And for her to say
even as a father, that's not how you would want to carry yourself and be like, "Yeah, I just need some new pussy."
No.
It'd be weird.
No.
It'd be weird.
No. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
But for her to say that is crazy, man. I think about all the things that Kanye has done, and he says some wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
A lot of people who create change in this world do that. And it's not even that he means a lot of it. A lot of the times I feel like he's just thinking out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like a real walking and talking live podcast all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he gets caught saying all this stuff, but
he's very controversial.
Kim Kardashian literally made a choice. You made a choice to make a tape, which I think we can all agree was premeditated. You knew what you were doing. You made a choice to make this tape and put it out on the internet, not thinking about your future children. You made that choice. You made that decision.
And that's, to me, who's more is going to be more, life is going to be more effective is one conversation. But what I will argue is that she hasn't taken any responsibility.
No. Yes.
And I'm not saying he has either, but she's not taking responsibility and ownership of her shit. She's trying to put it out on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that other porn star, Mia, what's her name?
The Indian girl?
Khalifa, I can't remember what
the
her
Indian
last
girl or
name.
something?
She's Middle Eastern.
Okay, Middle Eastern, yeah.
she's all of a sudden now she's like, well, people don't respect me and blah blah blah. And then she I saw something like 2-3 days ago, her saying like she was pushed into it by her ex-boyfriend. It's like, you weren't saying that, like, you did these videos for years. You weren't saying that when you were getting all this attention and you were getting all this money and flying all over the place. You weren't saying any of that. But now, because you got out of it and people treat you as how you presented yourself, you're going to be upset about it?
Yeah. I don't rock with that, man. I don't rock with that at all.
It don't make sense to me.
No, I don't rock with that at all, man.
That's it's to me, that's like, some of these rappers like that, portray this like life. If you get like caught up into something, if the police, are looking into you or whatever because of what you're talking about or whatever, it's the same responsibility if you claim you've presented yourself like that and portrayed this life. So
Kim Kardashian,
you got to accept the responsibility that can come with who you've presented yourself as.
Yeah, and you gotta be able to explain that to your kids.
That's
later on
it.
in life.
That's it.
And don't point the finger.
You
at
know what?
else.
Daddy was a gunman. Popped off on a regular.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You gotta explain
Had that
somehow.
thing on me all times, always strapped.
Yeah,
you gotta explain that to your kids.
Yeah.
And now when your kids do that, like, that was your influence on them.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. You got to be able to explain that later in life, man, and not just be like, "Oh no, it wasn't me, it was him."
Yeah, no, that's not how that works, bro.
Nah, bro. And it's wild to think that this woman with whatever 100 million followers, probably way more than that, is like influencing.
Let's see.
So many women on how to think, on how to act, how to treat a black father who, in my opinion, just wants to be with his kids and wants to be in their lives and be there for them and provide for them. And like it sounds like it's so difficult. You know what I mean?
357 million.
Yeah, way more than 100 million. Jesus. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I think, like, who's really taking care of the kids, man? Who a lot of celebrities, a lot of huge celebrities like that, who's really taking care of them kids, bro? Who, bro? You know what I mean? Because Kim Kardashian's a very busy woman.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kanye ain't around. He ain't allowed to be around from what it looks like.
Yeah.
And even if he was around, like who's really raising those kids?
Yeah.
You know, I look at people like Nick Cannon, 12 kids or whatever. Who's really raising them kids, bro? You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, from the father's standpoint, obviously the mothers are in their lives because he's providing. He's giving finances, bada boom, bada bing. But Nick Cannon is an incredibly busy man, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well, busy in several ways,
right? Yeah. And he keeps going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And like, it's cool. I would love to be able to do that. Like have like 12 kids. That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
Like
it would be cool.
You just like as a man, you feel wealthy, you feel rich, right? But like, there's no time to properly dedicate yourself to 12 children. There's just not. You're
not at every dance recital.
No.
If your kids are in dance recitals. No. Every football game, basketball game, baseball game, soccer game, karate class.
No.
You're in like next to none of those.
No, 100%. Next to none is probably the right answer. Yeah. It's very difficult with that many
I
children.
do remember last Christmas hearing him say that he tried to get to all of his kids on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That sounds wild.
Cool. But man, like, are they all in LA or something where you could do that? How are you going to do that any other way?
Yeah. I guess you would bring, like, I think I saw Diddy, because he has multiple children from a couple different girls, I think. And like he brings them all together.
That's cool though.
That's cool. Like the girls are friends.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Nick Cannon's in an open relationship, bro.
Yeah.
With those girls and stuff.
Yeah. It's wild.
Wow.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in one woman.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah. That's what I believe in. But yeah, like I don't see how and is that affecting kids? I don't know.
Let me ask you something. I'm not asking you this because I disagree with you. I just want to know your opinion.
Yeah.